about things that are real, the things that happen to people. That's why I have PTSD, right? But the PTSD has taught me so much. I think that, once we feel our emotions with like certain experiences, we can realize how valuable those experiences truly are and how valuable they are in shaping us, not only for like the ways that they change us, but also in shaping us to become close to ourselves. I think the other one maybe. Yeah, but I don't know how else to say it. My mom would tell me whenever I was and it's true. And it's true. And like actually not even part of how I was able to eventually terminate her rights. She just had like a raging, like, I don't know how to say that on TikTok either. But she had some problems. Maybe I'll put more of it on Patreon. But she had some problems, and because of that, I was able to, over like a year-long battle, eventually get her like parental rights terminated. And I was able to get to a safer place for myself. And so I want y'all to be that safe space for yourself so that you can like know what to look for in the outside world. Once you know what you are inside, you know what to look for outside, right? And maybe you're not always 100% right, but it is, yeah, I do think it's crazy that they restrict it because honestly, there has to be someone else out there experiencing it. I'm not the only person. And that's why I'm unashamed of speaking about it. I'm unashamed. And so, yeah, I guess this is a good sign for me to know that I can talk about it differently whenever I'm talking about it otherwise. But yeah, thank you, Chris. And yeah, I think I'm going to do another live where I do the lemon in my hair later sometime today, which it's already like 8 o'clock for me almost. So yeah, I will do it sometime later. Definitely not with my nice little necklace on. This is like an heirloom. All my jewelry that I have, it's heirlooms, y'all. I don't think life, actually. Maybe that's life, actually. Maybe that's something I want to do this year. Realize that becoming new book, and I'm gonna do a little series on here that'll tell you some of the craziest stories in my life that show you maybe how life tried to, like, just that life was crazy, and that sometimes my life tried to lead me away from myself or lead me in other directions. And through having a firm understanding of who I am, and through knowing very well who I am, I was able to actually stand strong in that. And anytime that I did get away from that I could come back to it. Right? Because I think it's very normal in our lives for us to slip away from where we think we should be, right? Where we know we should be, where we know in our hearts we should be, or what we know in our hearts we should be embodying. And so that's okay, actually. The recognition that you are somewhere that you don't feel you should be is like step number 1, and it's actually an amazing thing. It's not something to freak out about. It's not something to be like, oh my gosh, I have to shame myself and I have to assign all these negative meanings. It's like, this awareness is such a beautiful thing. This awareness is the foundation for creating who you actually know you should be, or where you feel you should be in your life. Okay, I don't know. There's like sometimes beeping outside. Not shiny. I have not seen you on a live in forever. I am still a little under the weather. I will go to the hospital in a few days. I will have a minor surgery, and then I'll hopefully be back at it. I don't know if I'll be able to go in and have the surgery on Wednesday or what. No, I'm sorry too. I've seen your messages, but yeah, I'm talking about the Becoming You book. I'm really close to it. I hope you're having a good day at work. This is my work, actually. But I've been making it something a lot more meaningful with the Becoming You book, right? And with the opportunities for people to get connected with themselves, right? Thank you for the heart me. But yeah, with the opportunities for people to be connected with themselves. And so that's actually what I'm working on here. And I finally had some more like, because like a part of it is like our phones hijack our dopamine systems. And I want y'all to get back to creating real dopamine for yourselves. Like, not that you can't enjoy time on the internet, but that you have practices in your life that give you dopamine, that give you happiness, that give you joy, that give you peace. Sorry, I'm a little under the weather. And so yeah, I want y'all to have that. And so that's what I'm working on. And I finally had like some of the like other ideas come to me. And so I'm going to look back through, I'm going to refine. I'm probably going to, by refine, I mean add. Refine usually can mean that you take it away, or like that you curate. And of course the questions that I'm asking are curated towards the end of becoming you, of being your best self, of being your most aware self, right? But they're also, like, I think there are places that I can expand and that I can make it more applicable for all. And so, yeah. Also, I'm going to do another one of my, I think I've mentioned this, but people go in and out. So I'm going to do another one of my lemon hair masks tonight, I think. I try to usually let my hair build up some of its natural oils before I do that, just because it can be a little damaging to your scalp to have lemon on there too long. But it always helps get my hair back to being a little blonder. And since I haven't really been able to go outside so much because I've been a little sick, that's okay. And I'm just going to take advantage of the lemon, the plentiful lemons, and the very good, as they call it, sweet water here. That's it's really good at lightening your hair. So I'm gonna do that tonight, I think, and I'll probably go live for like subscribers on here. And so y'all will be able to see that. But yeah, I'm pretty dedicated that the next thing that I want is to go home learning. Like, I talked to my family on Easter and everything, and yeah, I think my grandma needs me. And so even if it's like a mountainous task to go home, I think I've gotten what I needed out of being here. I've gotten what I needed. And so it's been a beautiful experience, and I know that everything will happen in perfect timing and that everything will be fantastic, right? And just having that deep inner faith, even if I don't know how it's going to work out, even if I don't know anything at all, and I recognize that, I just believe it's going to work. I don't have to explain it. I just believe everything will work out. Everything will work out in perfect timing. And so yes, that's what I want to do next, is I want to go home. And so yeah, I thought, because sabbaticals usually like a year, I thought it would take me like a year to reach the level of peace that I have, but it doesn't. Thank you. It hasn't taken me a year to reach the level of peace that I feel I need. Okay, I don't usually harm bugs, but a mosquito is an exception. I don't know if I got it. If it flies around again, I will. But thank you, Not Shiny. How long has it been?